What is up, YouTube? My name is Sharia. This is the Sharia Mag channel, where I am now bringing you guys along on my entrepreneurial journey as a therapist in private practice, as well as a therapist launching a mental wellness apparel and accessory brand. I do still sprinkle a little bit of my finances in there and do some vlogging and lifestyle type content. Coupled, I don't know what the word is, some lifestyle content coupled with some mental health or mental wellness content as well, because why not? I'm a therapist. And in today's video, I'm just really doing a business reset or a business closeout. There are some things I have been off for 2 weeks, but I was sick for the first week. And then the second week, I'm just like really getting back into the groove. And so one of the things that I really needed to do was to do some of the business stuff, specifically in my private practice. So the first thing I wanted to really do was start the new year. I've returned back to work on January the 3rd, and I wanted to clean my office. I wanted some new office stuff, but I don't plan on staying in this office. I plan on moving downstairs into a bigger office, and I might wait until then to upgrade my office furniture. But I wanted to clean my office. I need to follow up with a couple of people. I had a meeting. And lastly, I want to reach out to my clients who have a balance, as well as let my clients know that my hours will be changing. I am no longer taking evening appointments just because I want to be more present with my family. And yeah, that's it. So I wanted to do all of those things today, and I am bringing you guys along. So we'll start with cleaning my office, because that is the number one thing on my list. I also did my top 3 and my to-do list, and I am just bringing you guys along with that. So we will hop right into it. If you are new here, thank you so very much for clicking on this video. And if you are a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you are a viewer but not yet a subscriber, please make sure to follow to continue to get this behind the scenes entrepreneurship content, as well as all the other content. I have nothing else, so we'll jump right into it. All right, so this is what my office is looking like. I typically work from usually start my day at 11, and I'm usually done maybe 6, 7, but sometimes up to 8 o'clock at night. And by that time, my family is home. I do try to tidy up in between sessions if I'm not typing notes or if a client cancels. But I also struggle with trying to be present for my family. And as a result, this is how my office was looking, and I did not want to take this into 2023. So part of my business closeout is to clean this office, throw away some things I no longer use, and to just tidy up. So let's get to it. was able to update my policy and mark that off my list. Right now, I'm doing the video, excuse me, the follow-up with my attorney. So, I'm not sure by the time that this video goes out that you guys will be aware that I started another company. The company is Mental Essentials Apparel and Accessories, and it is basically bringing mental health awareness to the fashion industry, particularly in the Black and brown communities, because I feel like the fashion industry is heavily influenced by the Black and brown communities. So what better way to bring mental health awareness to that community than in an industry where we heavily influence it? So, and really that comes from, honestly, the apparel is for anybody, but I have been in private practice. February will be 2 years. February 2023 will be 2 years. February 1st will be one year full time. And the goal or the aspiration to even start this was, when I first got started, I had a lot of non-Black clients. Again, I work with any and everybody who relates to me as a therapist. But when I would consult with non-Black clients and then Black clients, it was very different. So when I would have the consultation with non-Black clients or white clients, I don't know if that's the politically correct way to say it or not, Caucasian clients, I guess, they would, and I'd ask, why are you coming to therapy? Most of them would say, oh, I've always been in therapy. My mother or my parents had me in therapy as a child, and I always recognized the benefit. Great. When I would consult with Black and brown individuals about why are you in therapy, the conversation was very different. I'm going crazy, or that the issues would be so heavy that this was their last resort before they maybe checked themselves into a mental hospital or got themselves on some medication. And while both reasons are good reasons to come to therapy, the responses from the Black and brown individuals were just very different. There's still a very heavy stigma about mental health within the community. Oftentimes I hear they're not my clients, but oftentimes I hear the individuals that I work with say, I'm not crazy, or I know you think I'm crazy, and I try to eliminate that talk. I'll have clients that be like, I don't know what's wrong with me, and I'll immediately follow up with, nothing is wrong with you, or I'm so broken, and I'll say, you're not broken. I try to come back with phrases to break down that stigma, because even that language continues to perpetuate the stigma within those communities. And even conversations, I'm not for or against medication. I definitely feel like it can be beneficial, but I don't think it's necessarily necessary to improve excuse me, to improve your mental health. But the conversations with my Caucasian clients about medication versus my conversations with my Black and brown clients are completely different. And getting them having that conversation, we typically have a conversation to consider it. I don't demand it or require it. But that's when the conversations get very real. Like, do you want to get better, or do you just want to make accept this as these symptoms or the way you process information as your new normal? And if you want to get better, are you open to considering medication? And then having the conversation behind medication. But that's a whole different video. So I said all that to say that the goal for Mental Essentials came out of that. And again, it is bringing mental health awareness to the fashion industry to erase the stigma. I don't even know why I started talking about that. The attorney. So the attorney is for trademarking. I got the attorney to trademark Mental Essentials because when I did my own research, it was being held. Several companies were using it. I wanted to reach out to an attorney about trademarking it for my business just because I plan for this to be a big business. And I don't want to come across any legal issues in the later down the line. So I did reach out to an attorney. I did pay her. The trademark application for just the name was $13.99. And so I sent her, I did the application, I paid the fee, and I haven't heard anything back from her. I just want to make sure that it is something that I can move forward with. So I'm getting ready to send her the email just to follow up and see, did I miss something? Are you expecting something else from me? So I'm going to send that, and then I'm going to upload this footage and go ahead and start editing it. To be transparent, I don't even have a video for today. I drop every Thursday from my goal. My strategy was to drop one video a week on Thursdays and to upload a short on Tuesdays that kind of related to the content I was dropping on Thursday. But I'm not going to lie, I've been on vacation and I've been vacationing. Like, I had this long to-do list of all of the things that I thought I was going to be willing to do or excited to do because I was not working. But honestly, I think I was just very burned out. I think that's exactly why I got sick. When I got sick, it just happened to work out so that I could rest that first week. Because if I was and that being sick and in the bed for 2 to 3 days really blew through my motivation. I was ready to get back up and get out of the bed. But once I got up, then the holidays, I had to do last minute stuff for the holidays, then Christmas. And then just coming out on the other side of that, I didn't have any motivation. So anyway, I'm going to send this email. I'm going to upload this footage and start editing. And then I also want to look on Fiverr so I'm considering hiring somebody for my landing page, my SEO on my landing page. Cause y'all, I'm not playing. I think I am disappointed in myself because I start things and I think I lose interest when what I started starts to feel like work. It's not even I think, I do. I lose interest. I had an amazing launch when I launched her skincare, but I didn't do anything to follow up. I have all of these emails and I've taken a lot of trainings, and I know that a lot of the income or the majority of the income comes from email marketing. And I completely flopped that. I could have kept that going, but as soon as it started to feel like work, I lost interest. And the bulk of my income now comes from my private practice, and I haven't quite figured out how to balance the two. But that is something else that was on my list to work on while I was on vacation. The last thing that is on my list, and I'm not sure if I will get to it today, but I definitely need some things for my business. I need something to hold my pens and my pencils on my desk, my pens and my markers. I also need a shredder. I shared with you guys I want that desk, but it's just not a priority right now. I'm fine with working on this raggedy desk from Target that was $80. And that's really it. I want a new ring light because I feel like the light has dimmed down. It's not bright, and I don't like that. So I do want a new light, but I'm probably going to order that off of Amazon. I might check out Best Buy, I'm not sure. And see what they have. And that's it. I'm rambling. I am going to, like I said, upload this footage, start editing, send this email to the attorney. I do plan on cooking for my family, but I'm probably going to start cleaning the kitchen and start cooking about 5 o'clock. So that gives me 2.5 hours to get this done. Hopefully this video will get up today. This is horrible. My goal for YouTube when I return was to have 2 videos, uploaded already. But, these 2 weeks have really taken me out. So I'm going to do what I can do. So I'm going to do this work. I'll come back later with another check-in. So it's 5:32 and I'm still in my office. I just finished editing the video for today and I'm going to go ahead and upload it. And then while it's uploading, I am going to go downstairs and start. I'm going to take my laptop downstairs and I'm going to start cleaning my kitchen. Hopefully in between, I don't like to multitask. I really don't. It's one of the things that I was denouncing in my soft girl period. I feel like that is one of the things. I'm not going to say it's exclusive to Black women, but I definitely know a lot of Black women who multitask, do homework, cook, bathe kids, and all of that stuff. And I decided I don't want to do that as part of my soft woman era. So I really like to make cooking an experience. I may share that with you guys one day, but I really do like to make cooking an experience for me, cooking for my family. And so I am going to go downstairs, start the kitchen, season the food, get all of that started while this video is uploading. It may not be out by 6:30, but it's going to be out today. And then once my husband goes to sleep about 9 or 9:30, because I have problems sleeping now that I'm in menopause, I usually come back into the living room and do some of the other stuff. So I probably will watch another module of my courses, one or two of the modules from both of my courses. And then I'm going to follow up with my clients because that was something that needs to be done. That was one of my top 3 and it's going to get done today. I have 3 potential clients that I need to follow up with. And then I have 2 clients who have outstanding balances that I need to send something to them about. So I'm gonna upload this. This will probably be the end of this vlog for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have watched thus far, because it's looking like it's going on 20 minutes. If you like this content, make sure you hit the subscribe button. The goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of January. And then at the 1,000 subscriber mark, I will have a giveaway. If you have any questions, make sure to drop them down in the description box. And thank you so very much for spending this time with me. I really appreciate it. If there's other type of content you would like to see, I am also thinking about doing a business budget. I'm just not sure. You know, I'm fully transparent with my expenses and my income, so that's not the problem. I just don't know how to structure it to make it worth watching. So anyhow, again, thank you so very much for watching. If you have watched this far, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions, if you have any feedback, make sure you leave that as well. And I will check you guys in the next one. Bye.